Jaeger? I hardly know her. We are playing Truth or Drink, and this is another rousing edition of
Try Guys Game Time!
Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
Whoa!
That was smoother than I thought it was going to be.
That was not that bad, actually. This game is comprised of a Jenga tower where we are going to be plucking the Jenga squares right from the center, and they're going to have spicy little questions. Ooh, that one's hitting me in the teeth.
Yeah.
If we don't want to answer the questions, we can always take a drink, or we reveal our truths to everybody.
Or we just do both.
Or we just do both. That's always an option. If you knock the tower down, you gotta take a freaking shot. And we're already one shot deep.
Yeah.
Woo! Jared, stop. Stop. Please. I'm like,
Okay, wait, can I ask first, do you guys regularly take shots
No.
still? Because I do not.
my rule of shots is you're allowed to do one shot.
One?
If you're out drink, I mean, here we can drink whatever we want.
Sure, yeah.
Because we're in a closed environment.
Yeah.
Guys' night.
It's guys' night. We're basically in a circle. We're in an aquarium, and there's a bunch of people out there watching us.
Yeah.
Is this a circle jerk?
Yeah.
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 Well,
Cool.
okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey guys, for real. Before we get into the game, let's talk serious. Drinking is actually not a game. It's quite serious. And if you're drinking, probably don't drive.
Yeah, definitely.
Not probably.
drive.
Not probably. Definitely no.
Definitely don't do it.
Drink, have fun, do it responsibly. You're the best.
Only if you're of age.
Okay.
Okay.
You go first.
Should I go first?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'll get started here.
Do you? Oh.
I sort of like to push it through the whole.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Boom.
Circle jerk.
Wait, to be clear, do you guys follow the rule once you touch a block?
Yeah.
The block?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say, yes, the rule is once you touch it, you cannot shift around. You can't like tap around. I hate
Yeah.
people at Jenga like that.
That's very chess. Like once you put your finger down, that's the move.
Okay. What's something you've exaggerated to look better?
Ooh. Basically everything for me. I'd
I
say.
know. I feel like I'm always exaggerating almost everything. I'll take a drink as well, just because I'm.
Right.
What haven't you exaggerated to look better?
I mean, that's such a good question. I feel like so much of social media is sort of finessing. I think that what they want me to say is my penis, but I have not. I haven't exaggerated that to look better.
Yet.
Right.
It looks good just on its own.
Hey!
You know what actually I do all the time is if I'm in a conversation, someone goes, you know the X, Y, and Z? I'll be like, yeah.
I hate that moment and you don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I get in that.
But you know why? Is I'm like, yeah, because I'm gonna figure it out as you say the next part of the sentence.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, have you seen that movie? And I'm like,
Yeah. You don't even know the director. You don't know the actors.
because I'm like, what's the ethos of what we're trying to get at?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Community.
Community. All right, next block. Oh, I gotta
We did it.
back
Yeah,
up.
put up.
Oh!
Okay, great.
Here we
This
go.
is mine.
Oh, bingo.
Yeah, bingo, bango, bongo. What's the most embarrassing way you've tried to impress someone? Okay. So in college, I joined my campus ministry.
Okay.
To try.
Be a god.
Yeah, be a god.
Wow.
I joined the Campus Crusaders because I was trying to, still low-key closeted, flirt with this boy who was also in campus ministry. And so I joined.
funny.
Can I ask something?
Please.
Are you a religious person?
Not really. I grew up Baptist. That is true, but I was not. He just went there, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll go to Cure.
All of God.
It was so crazy because I went to the DCC, which is the Denver Christian Conference, and I talked about this the last time we did this too. I was an evangelist for a touch because I went to the conference and went on the streets to try to evangelize other people. All of this to impress this boy.
Did it work?
I mean, we're friends. We aren't really friends anymore, but no, we didn't hook up or anything.
Brothers.
We are brothers in
Christ.
Brothers in sin.
So that is probably the most embarrassing thing I did. Evangelize.
I think that's kind of cool. Sounds like a summer stint. I like it.
Yeah, no, I love God too.
I'm going inside and before it gets
Oh,
you have to do it.
You break it, you buy it, Popkin.
I'm gonna buy it.
We gotta watch
Okay.
this on the table because this thing's shaky. I'm telling you.
What's something in your search history you hope never gets leaked? I have a great answer for this. Okay. I just learned that I've only been using private tabs.
So you mean every time you open up?
Every time?
Everything I've
You
ever
have
searched.
no search history.
I look like a real suspect.
How did you find that out? What happened?
A couple nights ago, I opened my phone. I was like, why does everything say private tabs? And then I realized I'm only using private tabs.
Oh, hey, you're-
on Googling What's
Incognito?
Prince
Oh no.
so-and-so's favorite color? What's something in your search history you hope never gets leaked? I don't know if I have that much embarrassing I'm not embarrassed that I've searched porn. I'm not embarrassed. Yeah, I don't have anything. I'll drink. I cheat in video games and I tell people, I didn't tell them I looked at the IGN guide.
How dare you? That's
Don't
kinda
worry.
crazy.
Actually, you know what? I say boo, but your secret is safe with us.
Well, it's not with the audience.
Two guys, guy.
Jaeger, I hardly know her.
I love that.
Where we're talking about downloading porn, etc. When I was a young man, like middle school, I did have a folder marked tax documents.
No way!
How old were you? How old were you? You were clearly a dependent
Probably
still.
like middle school.
I just want to call a
early high
timeout.
school.
If your parents found that, they would immediately open that. Yeah, they'd be like, what are these tax documents? They would immediately.
Yep.
All right, Ash, you're up.
Ash, once the finger goes, it's gone.
Oh no.
Oh, get ready.
Get the shot ready.
Yeah, what would you like?
You can probably go in the
Yeah, pull it from this side.
That's all you. Get in there. Pull there.
Ash, it's so brutish.
Oh!
I'll take a shot with him. I'll take a shot with him.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
brotherhood.
You're doing celeb shot?
Yeah.
There's only a little bit of tequila left.
Whiskey for me.
Whiskey.
Try guys, game time. I'll drink with all of you guys till the end of time, but
Which
I
I'm
won't
doing
do
right
it.
now.
I won't do it alone in my house. Really, I learned that in
Cheers.
COVID. I didn't really drink in COVID.
Oh.
We were getting stoned in COVID, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Same.
You guys want to hear my COVID stoned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm friends with a drug dealer.
Okay.
Here we go.
It was legal. We're in California. He had purchased a large amount
Not illegal.
right before COVID. He had left. When you purchase that kind of amount from dealers, they will give you a thank you. It's like, take this too. He left me 1,000 grams of oil.
What does that mean?
Oh my
As
God.
COVID started, and I smoked it all through COVID.
Wait, for
1,000
what is 1,000
grams?
grams? How much is
Of
that?
oil? What does that mean?
Like,
For
it's like a
your
vape oil.
How
Dab
much
oil.
is in a normal vape pen?
1.
1,000?
You did
Jared.
We were locked down. I didn't know where to be.
Locked down. You don't understand, man.
The only person I knew was my CVS guy.
So you miss COVID.
I was born for it.
I gotta pull a tab.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
did
always
touch this
play
one.
by touching it, so this is gonna be hard.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Is flirting cheating?
Oh.
It depends on. Okay, this is like.
What's the level of
It
flirting?
depends on what
Yeah.
because to me it's like me and my lovely wife Sarah.
Yeah.
We're both completely flirtatious.
Yeah.
Right. Like
sure.
that's kind of our essence. If there's like I would describe flirting as like okay, let's say our server's like, hey guys, and I'm like, oh my gosh, hey, like oh you're so wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Mo ever doing that to everybody we meet.
Sure.
If you're
you're
also
also
Trader
friendly.
Joe's,
But
you can't not flirt.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta kiss the cashier.
Yeah. That's how I knew the CVS guy.
Right, exactly.
But I think that's not anything.
No,
like,
I
it's
agree.
like flirting is like not very intimate.
May I tag in?
Yeah,
I
tag
think
in.
there's levels to flirting.
Exactly.
I think if you're talking about this level of flirting, it's like, no,
It's
we're
like
just being
friendly,
humans. We're being
yeah.
friendly.
Charm.
If you start sending like private DMs.
Oh no, yeah.
Well, that's different. I think there's a different word for that. That's like sexting. I think sexting is like beyond flirting. I think
but
when,
no-
or emotional
Private-
cheating in some way.
Which is worse.
Which is worse, yeah.
I think that any cheating is something you wouldn't want your significant other to see or you would be embarrassed by.
Oh, totally.
Well said.
If there's
Very well said.
if there's because there could be DMs or whatever that's like some people are flirty in nature,
Sure.
but if my partner saw it, they'd be like, that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're-
Right,
if you but if your partner sees something and they're like, what is this?
I think
Yeah.
to yes and that a little bit, like if you're finding yourself, should I delete this
Yeah.
message?
Oh, then you're
flirting.
You're
cheating.
flirting. Or you're cheating.
You're doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're cheating.
Whereas like in our industry, there's a little bit of a flirt just to ask someone to come to your thing.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, hey, can I have you come and shoot this thing with me, or come see the show? There's a little flirtation there.
I think
like
you say
charm.
the
Yeah.
root of it is like, is it a lie? Like I said, because like it sounds like if you have to delete it or you're hiding it
Yeah.
because there's a part of it that is lying to your partner, and I think that's where it becomes like you're lying to your partner.
But let's go back to the question: is flirting okay?
Is flirting cheating?
Cheating, no.
On your level, I don't think
No.
so. Yeah.
But I think it's like, being like a flirt is like, I think that also like me and my lovely wife are improvisers and we're sort of like the bit, whatever, it's like.
I've never read your wife as a flirt, but as a funny person.
Oh,
I get what you mean though.
But it's like similarly like we're both like charm and we're like, oh my gosh, hello, how are you, whatever,
flirtiness is often friendly.
Yeah, correct, that's like the thing, it's like the intersect.
And I also feel like sometimes people will read something that's flirting when it's like, oh, I was just being nice.
Well,
100%.
okay, yes, that. But I've had this conversation maybe on shows or maybe just in practice. Like, I'm a boy with only brothers, and I've been very envious growing up of boys with sisters.
Yeah.
Because their friendliness is more natural.
Yeah.
And when I'm trying to just be friendly, I'm like, am I flirting? Am I not? Do they think I'm flirting? Because I didn't grow up with women in my house other than my mom.
Right.
But like, as you get older, you get used to it. But when I was in high school, that was like, I noticed a stark difference between my guy friends with sisters and my guy friends without sisters.
And that's why Jared stopped asking people if they were ovulating.
I haven't completely stopped.
You can get 1,000 grams of milk by using our code Popkin at 1,000.
Stupid.
Don't come to my house.
Don't go to my house. We're gonna put the address down below in the description below.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Ryan.
Butter, like butter. Who here would be the worst to bring home to your parents? Oh,
wow.
Of us?
Truth or drink, okay.
wow. Okay, the worst to bring home to my parents.
Here we go, Ryan.
That's fair. My mom always told me not to bring home a white boy, so I do think
I'll take it.
It's the two.
That's fair.
Guys, it may shock you, I'm amazing with parents.
Whoa.
I was growing up in a Jewish household. You can show me a tour of your house, and I'll ask 5 different ways. If I'm like, you sure you want to show me your bedroom? We don't have to go in your bedroom. I got respect.
What is
Say that again.
Wait.
What?
What the hell?
I don't understand. Wait, I'm confused.
I thought you were gonna say I will ask 5 different compliments about the rug. Or
Sure, you don't want to show me your bedroom?
I meant it more in a broad scope, but that is an example that I will say of like, I was told when I was young, it's rude to go into the parents' bedroom of a house.
You sure? Am I imagining you, like, your girlfriend's mom being like, you don't have to show me the bedroom.
Yeah. What?
Also,
I'm good with parents.
What happened?
he's drinking. He doesn't have a block.
Also, wait, it wasn't mine.
It's you.
What?
Because of that weird
What?
question?
Your parents
No.
would love me.
No, that was weird.
Mrs. Graham, I love you. Thank you for this amazing
honestly.
dinner.
Mrs. Graham, I'd love the opportunity to come home to you.
Mrs. Graham, I love your light fixtures. What a good taste you have.
Oh my gosh, your dinner.
Mrs. Graham, who chose this amazing paint color in this kitchen?
Mrs. Graham, you don't have to show me your bedroom.
Miss Graham, you're looking delish.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. Wow. That mom's a snack. I like it. I'm sweating from that. That's Woof. Oh God. All right, Jared.
you're
Do you
up.
want to do what?
I thought I was.
I think Jared,
This is turned into all of us drinking and answering all of them.
honestly, Jared has answered every single question.
Oh, sweet God.
Oh, this thing is leaning though. We gotta be careful with the table.
Who here cares the most about being liked?
Oh.
Okay, Jared, whoa. Truth or drink?
Interesting.
You can drink or you can say the truth.
That seems so shocking to me.
Really?
I don't think that. I don't know.
That's hard because
It's gotta be true.
I'm gonna be honest. In some ways, we all obviously care about being liked.
Of course.
Yeah.
But in some ways, I feel like we all read pretty secure in the sense of if you don't like me, I have friends that do.
Yeah.
But you gotta answer the question or you gotta drink. Is
I'm gonna do both.
You're gonna do both.
I'm gonna do both.
It's gonna happen.
That's a gentleman.
Yep. Oh, you're clapping by yourself.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna go off context clues. Ash, the fact that you internally immediately thought it was you.
It is.
Because it's hard. I don't know, because there's a world where you're like on the opposite end of this answer.
Yeah, it depends on where on the spectrum I am that day.
I think I'll go with Ash, but I think Ash, it's hard. It really depends on the room we're in. I don't know if that answer is sticky for every room I'm in with you.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think you're gonna read very confident in a lot of rooms, and then there may be rooms like,
You know what? A room full of ladies? Good.
that's what I'm saying, you know?
Room full of gentlemen? Is this a circle jerk?
But right now,
That's always the question.
Yeah. And I found that
always
it makes people uncomfortable.
When you ask if this ass, is this a circle
Excuse me,
jerk?
do you mind if I add, is this a circle?
it's never made anyone uncomfortable when I have.
You would think.
That's how I try and get into conversations. You know, when people are laughing.
This is a circle jerk?
Pretend the 3 of you are having a conversation.
Yeah.
So
The
bad.
Dolphins are gonna be good this year.
Yeah, oh my God. Oh, yeah.
Is this a circle jerk?
You actually,
Yeah.
It's wow.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll sign me up.
All right.
I'm a little sign me up for
Sign
one
me
ticket
up.
to the
I'll
circle
have
jerk.
one.
I'll be honest, I'm a little concerned putting this one one down because this.
Okay, I think we got
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh God.
That's so good.
Oh!
No, it's so good.
Whoa, Ash, this might be shot number
Pull
2.
from this side to balance it out.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, this is.
No,
That's secure.
Brutal tower.
there's a clear one that's like loose.
We suck. Oh!
Butter. Wow.
That was beautiful.
I went into EDM mode. Okay.
Nice.
What's something you've never told your partner on purpose? Whoa. Well, this is called entrapment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're happy secrets.
So you
my
can.
partner.
Yeah, so you
Well,
can drink or
I
you
won't
can-
talk about this. When have I never told my partner?
If you don't.
This could be either about your partner or about you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This
like
could
somebody
be-
you never told them about, your life. Or
Wait,
you.
what?
Like you could be thinking in one direction of like, have I not told them something about them that I've thought about, or have I not told them something about me that I don't want them to know about? Right.
Or you can always take it to the cup.
Yep. You could also,
Take it to the core.
Nice! Here we go. That's some truth or drink action.
You'll never know unless you
never
pay like $29.99.
All right, guys. All right, elbows off the table.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah, you're done. What type of shot?
I think he wanted Jaeger.
Yeah, what type of shot would you like?
I think
It's
Jaeger
over.
never knew her.
Oh! Yeah!
Yeah.
All right, I'll honor the game.
I'll drink
Pour
it
me a
with you.
tequila, bartender.
Surprise.
Jared's with you.
You know what? This is gonna be surprising. Jared's gonna drink with
There
you.
is like a half a shot of tequila left.
You want to see something cool that I did a lot as a kid?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Stonehenge.
Look at this little guy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is our little guy. What if his head went in the air?
Wow. Wow.
I think this channel should just become a drinking channel. Try guys, game time.
I think next time we knock it down, the person still just read your block.
Oh. You know what? Why don't I take another one and read the box?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, here we go. Let's just make sure that.
He tried to get away. Tried to get away.
Okay. Well, what happened?
I want to get away. That's where
I wanna fly away.
Oh my God! Look at this. Hang now.
like it. That's perfect for me.
Oh wow. Is love enough?
Damn.
I thought this was
Damn.
sexy. These are
Didn't
like,
realize we were gonna get poetry on it.
Wow.
Drop a beat for him, Ash. Is love enough? Is love Is love rough? Yeah.
Anytime.
Love is so good to me. Love is so awesome to me.
Yeah.
Love is actually crazy, you see?
Yeah.
So yeah, it is actually enough.
That's powerful.
But it is, yeah, I've experienced a deep love for my wife and my family. And I do think it's enough. I think that's sort of the best thing we do is love.
Then why are you here?
Good question. Well, you know what I'll say, Jared?
Yeah.
I can sort of wax on him. Drop a beat for him, Ash. My wife, she's so awesome and cool. I go out to the pool, meet a bunch of awesome dudes, and then I return to my wife, and I'm like, ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, it's honestly, it's like,
I didn't realize you guys had a pool.
We have such a beautiful, we don't have a pool.
Okay.
We have such a beautiful time, and then it's like you go out there and you see all your friends, and you broaden your community, and you return home and you're like, I've learned so much. This is what I've learned from my day.
Whoa.
It's almost as some people think that our time on earth is us as angels in perfection, Christian ministry style.
That's right.
And then, you ever heard that? People are like, some people are like, oh, our time on earth is because we were in a perfect something, and then we come here to be like, what are our flaws and what's interesting, and we learn about each other.
Wait,
we return to the perfect.
I thought you were bad.
Oh, damn. What is love?
A caterpillar.
No.
Damn.
With my wife, it's like we have this like beautiful home with our kids. And then we go out into the world and we have like communities and our own interests and whatever, and like, my job, and that enriches our time together because we're like learning from each other at the end of the day.
Love that.
Anyway,
I have a question.
so I feel, hit him, Ash, drop a beat.
Okay. You have a beautiful wife.
Yeah.
If one of us had to be your wife,
Me.
No.
One of you had to be my wife?
Yeah, you had. Yeah. Who do you think could be a good partner to you?
Okay, this is tough because I think you all have big strengths.
That's true.
Let's
Name them.
yeah.
Name them.
I think you all have big strengths. I think
Yeah.
Jared would be, I think that he would take care of us, he would protect us.
Amen, sister.
And I think Jared would be great with my mom.
I would. I would.
Miss Bonsignore,
never go
I do
in.
not have to see
I
her.
would, dude, I'd be good with her.
I think Ryan would host the most elaborate parties. I think
yeah.
You would.
Ryan would broaden our community.
Yeah.
Ryan would make us
Yeah.
all feel at home.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Ash, I think, you and I could stay up late at night having deep talks about
Whoa.
goals
We
and our
could- and I could
dreams
drop
about
a beat.
philosophy, and you could drop a beat for me, and I'd rap on that.
Should we be sister wives? Is that what?
Maybe we all get married together is really the
Wait, he just worked his way into a haram with us? What is going on?
Whoa.
What's the most embarrassing way you found out you were wrong?
These are deep questions. I thought this was gonna be like when you fart the loudest.
What's the most
Most
embarrassing?
embarrassing way
Damn.
I found out that I was wrong.
I can only think of the times I was right.
Yeah.
I'm right so much. No. When was I wrong, big
I'm
time?
trying to think of it. I have only shallow answers.
The
Same,
nice
yeah, I
thing
don't
is,
have anything like crazy.
it's not our question.
Right.
That's right. It's mine. I really don't. I actively don't think I have like a super deep one.
You can answer is love enough.
Is love enough? You know what? Well, will a killer dinner be out by this? That there's something that happens.
Oh.
That I found out I was wrong about a friend in killer dinner. I'll tell you that. And you got to head over to Second Try to find out what that embarrassing one
I am
was.
excited to see this.
But I don't know if it's out by then. And if that is not out, then I'll just take a drink.
All right, cool.
Oh.
I remember I was in a science class one time, and I was in middle school, and there was this girl, and we were watching a slideshow. It was showing different pictures of stuff, and a picture of Times Square pops up.
Oh no.
And this girl, this is an example about being wrong. The picture of Times Square pops up, and this girl who's like popular, well liked, she goes, "That's Times Square."
Yeah.
She looks around, and this girl who's sitting next to me, who was a friend of mine, was like, "Oh yeah, it's New York." And the girl goes, "No, that's Times Square."
Right.
And I was like, holy how embarrassing.
Wait, you didn't want to tell your own story? You just wanted to tell her story?
I've thought about that at least once a week for my entire life.
Dang. No one correct her.
And me and the girl looked at each other and went,
No.
because I was like, she's so popular. She's like, yeah, it's not New York, it's Times Square.
Times Square.
And I was like, man, she doesn't even know how wrong she is.
Well, she's also kind of right.
But in some ways, totally wrong.
Times Square is New
I
York.
know, but she's not wrong.
No, she's not wrong, but it just was like the audacity of her to correct the other girl.
That's Las Vegas, not Nevada.
Yeah, no, I was just like, oh boy.
Like, kind of, yeah.
What the? Is it my turn?
It's your turn. Hit it, Jared. Drop a beat for him.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like an Inception.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I gotta answer honest.
He's gonna drink either way. Spoiler alert.
wasted.
Yeah.
Have you ever enjoyed someone else's downfall?
Ooh.
Yeah, baby.
Here's an easy answer.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh,
We know who yours
a
is.
taste so sweet. I can feel it on my lips.
Whoa. Yeah, I've enjoyed a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. There's been plenty. I'm kind of a low-key hater. Keith has addressed this.
You're a low-key hater.
I wouldn't think that about you.
Yeah,
You're
that
a
is actually
hater.
shocking. Yeah.
I'm a low-key
You know
hater.
what? I think you go. Actually, it makes sense. You go hard either way. If you love someone, there's
Yes.
nothing that's gonna split you.
Yeah.
But if you rub me the wrong way, if there's something underneath that I can't quite detect, I don't register it as a good thing. So it's like I think I'm good at reading energy and people quickly.
Sure.
And if I don't like you right away, it's like you're climbing an uphill mountain.
Oh, sure.
You know?
and you
with,
go right to sus.
Yeah, and with those people, especially in our profession, like we're on sets all the time.
Yeah.
And there are people that pretend like they know a lot. And if I catch you pretending like you know a lot and you're inserting yourself when you are just being heard, like I don't like that. So I want you to lose.
And do you like me?
I love you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ash, you're very well liked.
Yeah, what makes you?
Well, because
For the record, I've never rooted for Ash's downfall.
By the way,
Never.
who is rooting for Ash's downfall? One of the most well-liked
Never.
people of all time.
Never.
some people,
Never. But there's been plenty of people I root for.
some people who might be my
I'm rooting for Donald
ex-wife.
Trump to downfall every day.
Big time, baby.
Lord.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
It's also when people like think someone is like. Have you ever met someone who everyone is like, oh, this person's so great.
Oh,
Only
like,
you.
actually,
f***ing
This
knew.
person sucks.
Also, do you guys ever imagine everybody you meet either in like a high school lunch cafeteria or even younger than that? And I'm like, were you as cool as a kid?
Yeah, right.
Because life gets weird. As you get older, people manipulate out of where they actually School's good at keeping people where they are.
High School Musical.
I agree.
Status quo.
You know, so, well, because in school there are like rules.
caste system.
Are you at the
I
cool
agree.
senior table? Are you at the cool senior table? And if you weren't, stop acting like
Into that.
Stop. We didn't see you at the cool senior table in 12th grade, 11th grade, 10th grade.
Let it be.
Where are you at now?
All right, drop a block.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
You got it. That's easy.
Oh,
Which
baby.
light work?
This is a wobbly
I've
tower,
done this
by the
so
way.
many times.
Down here.
This side.
Look at this wobbly tower.
Remember, once you
Think
touch
down
it,
there.
it's yours.
I don't. Well, why did you tell me to go there?
I'm
if it
just.
wasn't?
This
Uh-oh,
looks
here
like
we
it
go.
moves.
You little. Sorry, this thing is about to go.
Yep.
I don't want it to go on my turn.
Who here would be the worst ex? Oh, that's good.
Oh. Okay.
This is an
Okay,
interesting
here
question.
let's first categorize a bad ex.
Sure.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Petty.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Mean on the way out.
Yeah, mean.
Sure.
Mean. Never let something go.
Sure. Oh my God. Yeah.
A bad ex. What are things I like? This ex.
That's me. I would be the worst ex.
Yeah,
I think with.
I wouldn't
exes-
want to cross you.
Yeah, I feel like my ex specifically, I'm petty and I'm not.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, because I think I either love you or I'm like it is.
But
Because you read as sweet
I
as
am.
pie.
I genuinely am, but I think like if any of I am friends with none of my exes. So.
but who would be the worst?
None of it.
Well, yeah. I'm between you two.
That makes sense.
I think you're
I will say I think of most of my exes fairly fondly.
you're still friend. Yeah.
I'm fond over some.
I mean,
that's
and
exactly
also,
why-
even some of them were like I maybe thought wrong at the time, but a lot of those were a long time
You
ago.
get
you're young.
understanding.
I've been in a
yeah.
relationship for a long time.
Yeah,
so like
that's fair.
my exes were like pre me being 24, so I was like, oh yeah, they were just doing their best. you know?
I'm rooting for all of them.
Who would be the worst ex?
Jared's still friends with all their moms.
All
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, the mom.
I've never seen any of their bedrooms.
So
At
is
least let me drink on that.
I'm gonna say
You can go with me. I'll take it.
Fire the bullet.
I am gonna say I actually think Jared.
That's
Because
okay.
here's the thing. I get it that you could be nasty, but Jared seems to go to a whole different level when he is like cut him off.
They're out.
That's what you just said.
Yeah, you're right. I agree
His
with
feelings
you.
are hurt.
Yeah.
No, no.
You're an ex now.
So, oh God.
Look at him. He's just so sad.
Are you
really,
sad at me?
I
But
totally acknowledge it.
You want a shot?
Let's give him a sad shot. Let's give him a shot.
No, you're totally right.
In the last game, they asked who would be the most likely to cry, and they said me, and I said what, and now I feel like crying.
I got 0 votes, and I cry all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, guys, hands off the table because I'm about to go in on this, and I do not want to do another shot. And this, okay, well,
That one's loose. Oh.
You're waiting for somebody else.
all right, boom. Who here would be the hardest to date?
More sex. Wait, hardest to get?
Hardest to date.
Or yeah, but like
Oh,
in
like
the
hardest
act
to
of dating.
pull?
Yeah,
Oh,
hardest to
yeah, which
pull,
way, like in it
or
or
like
before?
dating them
Oh, I think we
sucks.
need a double-sided
Yeah,
question
yeah.
here.
I think it's well. The question I think is hardest to date.
You've
That's all
already been
you're in it.
dating.
You're
Yeah.
in it.
You've already
Yeah.
been in a relationship.
Gotcha.
Who's the Devo?
I think all of you guys would be kind of awesome.
Wow.
Although no.
You'd all be awesome.
What is your sort of when you're in a relationship? It's like, what are the expectations? I don't see you guys all go around. Tell me your expectations of the people you're
Oh,
dating.
are we doing the classic high maintenance, low maintenance?
And what's the longest relationship you've been in?
6 months, and I know it's been quite short. I haven't been in very
You
long.
read to me as a long
No.
relationship guy.
The thing is, I know I'm also very picky, so it is rare that I like.
but once you find it, you're going to
And
be.
that's why I'm saying. So I will say,
So there we go.
I'm not
That's interesting.
high maintenance. I'm not high maintenance.
Sorry, I'm not high maintenance.
I'm just looking for a professional doctor.
You know,
Doctor 7 feet tall,
6'5", blue eyes,
independently wealthy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Finance.
Yeah, exactly. No, so I think it's more so that like when I'm in it, but it's hard for me to find someone where I'm like, oh, we.
Yeah, you
Bonded.
What's the longest relationship?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Okay, nice. And what about you?
7.
Yeah, see,
Nice.
Ryan, I think it's just.
I agree.
It's just for it's the experience. It's the time.
That's fair.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'll answer it, and I'll take a drink just to even the
Soften the blow.
Yeah,
That's
The
fair.
time was a good way to find the answer.
because that was kind of like that sort of is a good barometer. Boom.
And being picky, if they're the right person, it's
It's-
easy.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And if they're the wrong person, that's hard. That's hard.
Here's the. Okay, I'm realizing something. To your question earlier, do we drink often? Not as much anymore. It's fun to just drink and talk.
Amen.
It's so
Ash.
fun to drink.
Amen, bro.
The gab.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
I've been asked to do this, I
Yeah.
drink
Yeah.
a lot. I don't even answer that many questions.
Sorry, you've answered every
I
question.
answer all of the questions, but they don't feel that hard when you drink a bunch.
Honestly, I got a boys group chat I sent this morning. I sent them a video of this guy chugging a Guinness, and I said, I need more of this energy from you guys this summer. And honestly, I'm getting this energy
Can I
right
tell you
Yes.
something? I'm down to chug a Guinness with you.
Yeah.
Have you ever done the Guinness line?
cheese?
So the guy goes,
Split the G?
this is the video I sent to my friends. He was like, today I'm gonna try to split the G. Let's hope I can make it anywhere close. And then he chugs the entire
What's splitting a G?
You drink.
You know the Guinness glasses?
drink a
They
little
like
bit of
say
the
Guinness. You try to take a perfect chug that when you put it down, it splits the G.
But it's harder than it looks because I always overshoot. I
Yeah.
always drink way more.
I don't think I've ever even tried it.
I've never tried it.
Yeah, I want to try
We
it.
gotta go to London and try.
Let's do it.
Ryan, it's your poll.
My pull.
That one looks loose.
Which one? Tell me, and I'll pull it.
That one.
Ash looking.
Ash may be lying to
I
you.
can't see where
Ash
you're
may
at,
be
so.
totally lying to you.
I am good at lying.
Yeah, Ash is really good at lying.
Oh no.
That was not the one I said.
Oh, it's over.
That's good.
Good luck.
No, it's not. I got it.
Oh!
I'm very good at
No, but I would pry. So this is.
Hey.
You're f***ing me.
Okay, hands off the table. Hands off the table. That is.
You know what's crazy? This is a question we've had before. Is it flirting? Is cheating? It's flirting cheating.
You have to pull a
I was
second
gonna
one.
say if you pull one that's been pulled, you gotta pull again.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is the Weasley's house. Look.
Ryan, I think you need to go on the left side, bro.
I love games. I am like
Yeah, you can get up and walk around
one.
if you need to.
Right there.
Oh my God, this is.
right.
Insane.
It's crazy.
Drink.
Responsible.
I'll do it with him.
Yes, I am. I'll do it with my arm. The question was, what's something you pretend to like for your partner?
I got mine.
I'm trying to think back. So, 'cause I'm
You
single
told
right
me
now.
a good story about this. I can't remember what it exactly was, but you told me a story that was exactly this answer.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
I think it was
I think
vagina.
Yeah. Oh well, it had to be. Actually, it probably is vagina. Actually, yeah, I had a girlfriend in high school, so you know what? It is absolutely vagina.
How long did you guys date?
We dated. I guess maybe that was my longest. We dated all like my junior year of high school. But like I was high school, so and it was a girl, so it didn't feel. We were just like friends.
Yeah.
We would fool around.
Do you think she ever knew that you were gay?
She's a lesbian now, so I assume we both.
Wow.
Oh, that's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like we didn't talk about it because I didn't come out until college, so we never talked about it in school. But I think it was something we both probably knew.
Have
And we
you
both
talked-
were trying to like we like this, but like I think back to like when we would mess around. I'm like I know she did not enjoy us.
Have you
Because I was
talked about
bad.
that since? Have you talked to this person and been like, oh wow, what a wild world it is?
No, actually no. I like because like we didn't talk post high school. Like we are still Facebook friends.
Was
but,
this
like,
a classmate in school?
Yeah.
Let's call her right now.
Ariana.
We actually got her on the line.
But yeah, that's probably the one. I pretended to like vagina for.
But she was cool. I know.
She was so cool.
Yeah,
she was a saxophone player. She was in the band. I was in the theater, and so we would go to rehearsals together.
Yeah.
Like, so it was fun. She was.
Yeah.
Wait, you went to theater rehearsals?
She was in
the
band.
pit, so she was always at rehearsals while I was. And also, don't judge. Yeah.
There's something
No
so funny
one-
about you turning into like a jock.
She was.
Oh wow, theater? Yeah, you guys dancing around in the theater.
Singing
Who is this guy?
Old guy.
What was the question? Cheers.
The question was something you pretended to like for your partner. And
Got it.
That's probably the best one.
Yeah.
Let's pull a blank.
Oh, sorry, I know that we're off on that.
Let's pull a block.
Whoa, forgot you guys were here.
Woo!
Sorry about that.
Well,
What's the dumbest reason you've been jealous? Oh, I can give you plenty. When I was young, I was a very jealous boyfriend. I would get jealous about literally anything. I was not, and I think I just aged out. I think you start to be more secure.
age out.
Jealousy comes from an insecurity of yourself,
Yeah, totally.
not from your partner. So when you click that, jealousy is not as much of a thing.
Yeah.
But I was very, very jealous in high school.
it's like, did you like learn like you can understand the emotion? Like I understand the emotion of jealousy, but I don't act. with it.
It's okay to have, what's the word here? Like, it's okay to have irrational thoughts.
Yeah.
But to act on irrational thoughts is where the irrational thought becomes un-okay.
Yeah.
So like, I've accepted like, oh, there are times where my brain is gonna cycle in a really not okay thought that doesn't make sense in reality. It doesn't make sense to me, it's just aggravating me. And instead of acting on those things, I've learned to like, rationalize them. You know?
Totally.
What was the question though?
Sorry. What's the dumbest reason you've been jealous? So I haven't given that reason. The dumbest reason I've been jealous, oh man, there's probably so many that I can't draw on. The dumbest reason. There was a girl that really liked me and had done nothing to show me that there was nothing, like I had no reason to be jealous. And she was like networking and gave a guy her number and I f***ing freaked out. Freaked.
Connected on LinkedIn and I.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean you need this guy?
Send him your CV.
Yeah.
Your curriculum.
I bet you friended him on LinkedIn, didn't you?
Oh, you needed a tutor? I don't know. But like it was something
was
very
it a tutor? She
No.
was like failing
It was
school
something-
and you got back.
whatever it was just like any human being would have done that.
Yeah, right.
And I was really jealous in high school.
I have a really embarrassing one.
Oh, hit me.
Please, I would please.
I'm pretty sure. I vaguely remember this. Part of me is wanting to reject it, but I think it's true. With one girl, our song was Owl City's
Firefly.
Firefly.
Wow. I love it.
I would not believe my eyes.
The 10 million
Fireflies.
With it.
That was our song.
Yeah, that was
course.
That was f***ing yours.
Sure.
Meanwhile,
What the
she was talking to someone else, and someone said they liked Fireflies too, and she said, the audacity. I love that song.
What the
Then they started talking about it as if it wasn't our song in front of our face.
And so you,
I don't think this is a dumb reason.
Yeah.
right, you were like,
Yeah.
you should have said that was our song.
Yeah.
You think it's a dumb reason?
I just imagine you
So funny.
like. I love a world where you just overheard them like driving by in a car and hearing like the beginning. You just
As if Fireflies mean nothing.
Mean nothing.
don't.
Mean nothing.
Can I tell you something, Ash? The fact
Yeah.
that I'm the only one who may agree with you may tell you that you
Yeah. And that's why we love each other.
That's so funny. I remember when I was a young man, because I think jealousy similarly is like, it's young people stuff.
Yeah.
But I had the classic junior year girlfriend of high school, right? And she was like, there was some guy, and she was like gonna go on a walk, like he wanted to talk to her or something, and they were gonna have a phone call, and I was like getting texts being like, okay, I'm about to call him. And I was just like,
No, I'm not cool with this.
I was like, oh my God, what the f? And I was so, honestly, and as I say it, I was right.
You were right. Why was she calling?
I was
Why was
actually
she
right.
telling?
But the only thing
you?
I would
she was
adjust
trying-
is like, in that moment when you're young, you want to call the other person who you think is the problem. It's your person.
Yeah, that's
like if you have to call somebody else to check in, it's the person you have a problem with.
Yes, when I'm watching reality TV, people are mad at the other girl. It's the guy.
It's the guy.
guy.
Yeah. The other person. The other person's erroneous.
Someone should know that Fireflies is important.
Yeah.
They should know. All right, you gotta pick a tile. You gotta tile.
I did.
That was the one.
Was that
that
your
was
turn?
mine.
We've been spinning it around the
Can I
table.
tell you, it's really easy to answer other people's questions.
You see? Wow.
Oh, that was a nice pull.
Yeah.
What's something your partner roasts you for? Oh, that's got it. There's so many things that are coming to my
I'm
mind.
getting roasted constantly.
What's something
getting
my partner
demolished.
doesn't roast me for? Here's a recent one. But this is her fault. She
Oh, okay.
Get her ass! Get her ass!
Easy there, Doc.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Who have I become?
I know.
I'm in a basement and I'm a piece of
Circle jerks will change you.
change me.
Circle jerk change me is a good t-shirt.
Yeah.
I actually have 3 of those hats. Circle jerk changed me.
3?
Yeah. And one of you is not gonna get it.
No way. It's gonna be me.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
My girlfriend, best girlfriend in the world, got me a rain stick for Christmas.
What's that?
It's a rain stick.
You've seen them before.
Oh, I have. Yes.
So many signs that I had autism. She roasts.
Is that a
Is that a thing? Yeah, what?
I like rain
Bruh.
sticks.
Well,
No way. I think rain sticks are also cool.
No. It's not. Is it cool? Does it soothe your entire central nervous system?
Oh, I don't know. I have to try.
I might.
All right, I'm gonna save you a lot of money.
brain stick.
She roasts me because I also have ADHD, and so sometimes I can't have any stimulation, and sometimes I need all the stimulation.
Oh, sure.
And so I was watching Unrivaled, which is women's basketball, and I was, I think, listening to music and playing with my rain stick, and she was like, too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was a roast. Yep, another round.
Oh.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah. You're nailing it.
Sure. How could you not be?
Do I have a
What was the question?
What does your partner
Partner roast you for.
about?
Can I-
mean, mine's clear.
Yeah.
You have one?
Farting.
Farting?
Oh, we don't roast. We applaud.
Do you
in
fart
our
that
house,
much?
yeah.
Well, we're actually out of beers and stuff. So is there a mixer that you want?
There's no more beers?
Is there any more tequila?
No.
Let's go to the store.
Keep rolling,
give me
let's go to the
some.
store.
I have one that I'm not proud of. It's happening to me right
Yeah,
now.
okay, let's
Get us
see.
have ice. I'll do whiskey rocks.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous, honestly, and I'm trying to get it changed as we speak. In my girl's phone currently, when I call, it shows up as Mr. PP No Poo Poo. And it's because one time I went to take a poop in the middle of a show and I asked her to pause it, and then I came back and I said I couldn't poop. One time.
Wait.
Mr. PP No Poo Poo.
You got it. When
What
I
are you
call,
talking about? You went to go pee and you couldn't poo poo?
What is happening? Why does-
No, wait, but did you say you're gonna poop? You said you paused
I said
it,
I
you
was,
I'm gonna
yeah.
poop.
And I came back and I said I couldn't poop.
Why couldn't he?
What happened? You were nervous?
I was tired.
You got shot.
It was like it was 11 o'clock at night.
What the hell? What do you mean you're tired?
I went in there looking to poop and I came out just pee.
And then
Thank you so
at
much,
what-
Leslie. Shout out to our bartender.
Shout out.
Leslie.
At what point did she change your name in the
Right
phone?
in that moment, and it's been months.
Wow.
I just don't understand. What do you mean you were tired? Like I don't get that. Like
His butthole wasn't working.
Thank you.
What more do you need?
Yeah, come on.
His butthole wasn't.
thank you. Okay.
Isn't that what makes the poop go?
Yeah.
Isn't that what makes the poop go?
Listen, guys, I went to go poop and I couldn't. Sorry, one time.
You keep emphasizing that it was one time. As if that was the issue.
Well, I mean, it is the issue when I'm Mr. Pee-Pee No Poo-Poo in a phone.
So you feel it every time, yeah. I'm Baby Miles in Sarasota.
That's cute.
Because we met when she was 30 and I was 24.
Wow, yeah.
Oh.
That's not that crazy.
Hashtag age gap love.
Hashtag HCAP love.
30 and 24 is not that off.
No, not at all. It was very funny though. when we met, we were like, I was like, we were talking, we were flirting, reviving, and then I was like, she was like, wait, how old are you? And I was like, 24. And she turned to her friend and went, he's 24.
Can I give her credit back though?
Oh,
you have to
totally
be a special
fair.
kind of
No.
24.
I agree.
Totally
you have
fair
to
of her to do.
Yeah.
No, it's
Because
funny.
if you're 30 and you're 24, you have to be upper
Exceptional.
echelon
Yeah.
24.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Because like God.
Yeah.
And it was
That's partially true and partially not. I would say for most women, dating a man your age is horrible.
Sure.
Older appreciates, younger appreciates. Your age, I'm better than you.
Really? From the woman's perspective, you think?
Yeah.
I've only dated like a year or two. Well, my high school sweetheart was a year older. But everyone since is hell yeah.
Big dog.
2 proms. But what I will say is
Jared 2 Proms Popkin?
Yeah.
Jared 2 proms, no poop popkin.
Yeah, what's happening?
The only number 2 in his life is proms.
Let me tell you
No
something.
poop, 2 proms, pumpkin.
I got more proms than I got poop. All right. Anyway, it really annoyed you. Anyway,
I'm gonna pull a tile.
yeah.
Wait, there's one on the table.
This is the one. That's something you're putting to roast you. Oh, you gotta put it up.
Oh, good call, Skyler.
Did you see that, Skyler?
Daddy.
Wow.
Hey,
Did you see me? Okay.
Ryan's not
Here we
here.
go.
That's crazy.
Are you insane? Are you insane?
Are you
insane?
Knock it over. Take a shot.
Oh my God. Are you sure I can't move it?
Maybe try from the other side. I mean, I don't know.
Do one hard push. Not like that.
You know, I think he's actually onto something.
Hang on, I got some action.
Oh,
It'll be 30 minutes. Oh, I got it.
do you?
I think you're Mr. Pee-pee no poo-poo.
You got it. I think you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Wiggle.
Wiggle.
Can I? Okay, so obviously I
You
can't.
can't touch anything else. I think you need to get up, and I think you need to go like
Poke
this.
that.
Yeah.
You think I need to get up and poke?
But you're taller than me, so maybe you just sit there.
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
You're gonna lose it all!
No, he's gonna
you
do it.
got
He's gonna do
You got
it.
it. You got this.
He's gonna do it. Lift it real quick.
Just letting you
Yeah, I am screwed.
Oh my God.
No, you got it. You got this. And I think I'm not screwed. You're because I'm gonna grab that.
You're gonna get it?
I'm gonna get that one.
Then I'm
Yeah, you're
The audacity.
That's crazy.
That was impressive.
That's what I'm talking about,
Mr.
baby.
Poo-poo no peep.
Hit him, Ash. Boom. I need you to rap.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Okay.
I'm ready. Hey,
What's the pettiest thing you've ever kept score of?
I
Pettiest
don't
thing I've
mind.
ever kept score of.
I know.
You have wow. Okay.
I know mine.
Here's mine.
Man.
The amount of times I've had to unload the dishwasher when it's your job to unload the dishwasher.
Fair.
That's
Yeah,
like
that's
in
good.
great. That's written in.
Right now,
really good.
me, my wife, and my mother-in-law are in sort of a no-holds-barred brawl
Love that.
about who can put their keys on the hook.
First,
No, like if your keys are missing, like my wife's keys are not on the hook.
Well.
Then me and my mother-in-law are ganging up against my wife, going, "Where are the keys?
oh, I love this.
Oh, where'd the keys go?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you have a phrase for it?
No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what it is you get fined $5, but there's never any cashing out.
Oh, I was like rich. Wow.
So you go, that's $5. But all the money is the same.
This is like my grandma's checks to me on my birthday. I never cash them.
Yo,
She's
really?
pissed.
You never cashed?
Why
With her,
cash
you
it?
know she's doing that by hand.
I know. I cash them. I cash them, but late, and she's always upset with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
she
he doesn't
balanced her
balance-
book.
Yeah, she's balancing her books.
But yeah, the keys on the hook is a big one for
My
us.
dad would always say, if you put it in the same place, you won't forget where it is.
That's fair.
That's right.
I similarly hate when someone else expects, like my mom does this all the time where she's like, it's gonna be cold, I'm gonna bring a jacket, but then when we go into the actual space, she leaves it in the car and constantly expects me to go out to the car to get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you?
But it's your mom, though.
I know,
I
but
know.
that's what I'm saying, it's petty because in my brain I'm like, I'm going
Your
to do this.
mom's gonna
And
be
you know I'm
wrong.
going to.
Your mom's gonna be wrong,
But
but
it-
you're the.
I'm going to go do it every time, but it makes me so angry. 'cause
I'm
like,
with you.
Why didn't you just bring
Yeah.
the jacket?
Do you ever
in?
just bring it for her?
Oh.
And just to be clear, I don't want to see her bedroom.
Right, yeah.
Oh wait, I have another one after Jared. Here.
I have a petty one, and I'm not in the right.
That's fair.
I'm in the wrong, and it turned out that I'm in the wrong. I regret this. I think about this like once a week. For years, I was in an acting class, and the warm-up of that class was like a spacewalk. And the teacher would ask you a question, and you would all answer aloud at the same time. And in that moment, I was asked, okay, this doesn't leave this room. It clearly left this room. But it was like, it doesn't leave this room. Who among the Chicago, at the time I'm in Chicago acting, who among the Chicago community is someone that you see blowing up that you don't think deserves it?
They asked that?
My teacher was cool.
And you answered?
And I was the only person that in that moment answered legitimately.
Who did you?
I said a guy that's killing it. I'm losing comparatively.
And where is he? What's his vibe?
He's in good commercials. He's in the show Love. And honestly, I didn't know enough about him, and I said that so surely, and then I saw his work, and I'm like, this guy's pretty good.
So no one else in the class said anything?
They all like gave fake answers, and I gave a real name, and then I've seen his work since then, and I'm like,
Sweating.
every time he does good work, I'm like, I'm more wrong.
Jared's like,
I love a world
I'll
where-
go first.
Yeah.
So funny.
I think about it all the time because everybody in the class was friends with and they all
Oh
Why would
my
you say that to
God,
his
Jared.
friends?
I was talking.
Wow, low-key hater.
I remember I was on the quad in college, and we were walking, and there was this guy who I thought sucked. Okay?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Straight
And
up.
everybody liked this guy, and I thought he sucked.
Yeah.
I thought he was a piece of I don't know. I don't know if he actually was, but whatever.
Yeah, he was.
So I thought he sucked, and then I realized, okay, I'm gonna be vague about this in case this guy's watching, but all these people that worked with this guy, I'm like, yo, I'm talking to my friends, and I'm like, this guy sucks. Me and my friend are going off, making jokes and laughing. And then I kind of hear people go, oh, like get laugh. I look behind, he's not there. It's everybody he works with.
Oh, no.
It's like the whole staff of the people he works with that are gonna tell this guy. And I go, well, yeah, no worries. But I was just kidding, obviously. Big jokes. Anyway.
Yeah, I was wrong. He's proved me wrong all the time.
One time, my friend, I said the guy's name. I was like, hey, this girl from high school, her husband, without missing a beat, my friend said, what's the deal with that guy? He sucks. And then I said, is dead.
That's so funny.
It was hilarious. It was the worst.
So funny.
And you can't write it. You
So
can't write it.
you-
I was about to tell her the news of, do you know that this man
What's the deal with
tragically died?
Did she leave?
I've never seen her since.
Wow, you've never seen him since.
That's amazing. That's like, you can't write
You
that.
can't, there are things that you can't.
I hated that guy.
God,
He's dead.
What's the deal? Died tragically.
Damn.
Dang, that's great.
And sometimes comedy's just life.
Yeah. Ryan, please.
I got this. I'm not gonna knock it over. I have an easy one.
I don't want this to end. I'm having fun.
I know.
Talk to him,
Oh,
Ryan.
do you want me to knock it over? I can.
No, once it's knocked over, that's gonna be that we're
Okay.
done.
It'll never be knocked over. We're gonna take all these.
I'm gonna get again because this is a question we've already gotten. Who here cares the most about being liked? Which we've already gotten.
That means you gotta draw again.
I know, and I have to pull again, and now I'm gonna get.
No way.
Not with
There's
that
so many
attitude.
loose.
I would personally go for that one.
That's a bad.
No, it's not. It's already up.
That's my new reaction meme to everything.
But it's also a question we've already gotten.
You have to do a shot. You have to do a shot. If you get two in a row, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Here we go.
I thought I would get it. What's a red flag you've ignored because they were hot?
Oh my God, bad
So many.
personality.
Yeah,
Said
just-
something like upsetting.
All around terrible person.
A car full of crystals as you're driving, and they're literally launching at you, and you're like, "This is normal."
That's good for your energy.
Listen, hot girls in LA be
Hot
having
girls with crystals?
That's the
That's the answer.
Crystals, and then guess what? They can't drive, and
No.
just crystals
Just like-
flying at
If they
you.
could drive, they wouldn't have so many
No,
crystals.
no. They're like, this one's really good for protection.
That's
Yeah.
their car insurance is crystals. They're
Literally.
like, yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's what it is. Like, this is my car insurance.
Crystals is perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm trying to think of like
Tough
what is
question.
I guess my thing is, I want to say that they're just very dumb. Like I feel like I've been, but like that, also I don't mind dumb, but they are just like annoyingly.
But because
stupid.
you're really intelligent.
Yes, but
so
it's like-
you're gonna wipe it away with like, well, balance.
That's what it is. A lot of times, like I will be having a conversation effectively with myself.
Yes.
and I'm just like, oh, that was a great conversation. And I go back and I'm like, oh.
Some people can listen.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I just talked to myself for an hour and a half, and then we. So yeah, truly just terrible personalities.
Red flag you've
It's up to
ignored.
you.
Oh man, there's so
I'm
many
gonna take
good
a
ones.
shot.
Yeah, you're gonna take a shot.
That's what I'll do.
We're all
I'll
gonna
take a
take
shot.
a shot at the
I have a good specific one.
yeah.
Hit it.
I was dating a girl that was really hot, and she gave me some red flags, and I was like, oh, I'll rub by these. And then, like a year into dating her, I ran into a friend. When I first started dating her, she had a best friend named Tyler.
Okay.
I won't say the last, obviously.
Sure.
But I ran into Tyler, and Tyler's like, I haven't seen you in a year. I'm like, where have you been? You're like her best friend. He's like, you don't know what happened with me and her? And I was like, no. When I first met the girl that I was dating.
But girl or guy, Tyler?
Tyler is a gay man.
Okay.
Tyler is her best friend who was a gay man. Tyler and I run into a party. I love Tyler. Tyler's the coolest guy. And he's like, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm like, and he's like, are you still dating so-and-so?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
You were still dating her?
Yeah. This is the thing I ignored for another year or so. So I was like, so what happened? You guys were living together. He's like, I wasn't living together. She was watching my house. And when she was watching my house and I was out of the country, she started writing herself fake checks from my checkbook.
This is
Hold on.
the second person that you've told me about today who you claim to know who has done wire fraud.
I know some people.
Kind of fraud.
If you want.
Wait.
This was your girlfriend that was like,
I had been dating her for a year.
And
She
was
just
like-
moved into my house.
Oh, she moved into your house?
Like a week earlier from this conversation. We lived together for another year after that.
What? That's on you.
Was that not a good answer for the question?
Such a good answer.
Did you not bring it up after? Why did you live together
You're
for
like, did
years?
you do wire fraud?
She was so hot.
Did you ever talk to her about it though?
I don't remember.
What was the line that made you
Clearly
break
no.
up?
Clearly
What?
What made you break up then?
I was moving to LA. Gotta pursue some dreams.
Oh, so you broke up with her just because you were getting out of the city?
I was getting
It wasn't
out.
a fraud.
Otherwise, you would have
I'm
stayed.
kidding. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
I was
care.
getting out and I was going to be a big dog.
You know who was cashing your grandma's checks?
It was her. And with that, this has been another rousing edition of
Try Guys Game Time!
Thanks so much for joining us, guys. And as always, keep tuned.